Okay, so this is a 9-mark question with 3 for Spag. Evaluate the success of a name strategy to make modern industrial development more sustainable. So firstly, it's a 9-marker, so I know I'm going to have to do my 2 paragraphs and a conclusion, so we'll look at that in a sec. Let's think about the wording. So they're sustainable, so I've just written here, that means good for the people and the environment, now and in the future, so I'm going to have to explain why this modern industrial development is sustainable or not. And the one I'm going to use is carbon capture and storage in Teesside. So I'd literally annotate the question to make sure I'm answering it. Right, here's the answer. Carbon capture and storage in Teesside, North East England, has been successful as it has reduced greenhouse gas emissions by storing CO2 underground. The target is 90% of carbon emissions captured by 2020, which is a lot of emissions considering 60% of the UK's chemical industry is in the area. As a result, sustainability is achieved because global warming is reduced, which in turn reduces the impact of things like sea level rise, droughts, heat waves and tropical revolving storms in the future. It is also socially sustainable as it has created 2,600 jobs in a poor region, boosting local incomes. Right, here's my second paragraph. On the other hand, it has been unsuccessful because the cost is significant, meaning that government spending is reduced in other areas like the NHS. In addition, they aren't capturing 100% of CO2, so there are still emissions, but most importantly, carbon capture and storage hasn't been rolled out across the country and isn't used in countries emitting large volumes of CO2 like China and USA across the board. And here's my conclusion. Overall, for Teesside, this is a sustainable strategy, but it won't make a big difference in terms of sustainable industry on a global scale. So key things just to remember here is, if we go back up to the top here, the first paragraph, we've got a paragraph 4, because it's an evaluate question, we've got a paragraph against, and we've got our conclusion, and that's the key structure we always need. And just finally to say, we've got some case study facts here, so we've got some names like Teesside, and we've got some figures as well. So 90% reduction by 2020, 60% of the chemical industry. So if you can just slip a few of these facts into your answer, that's brilliant because it makes it specific and helps it get to level 2 and 3. So the key structure and the case study facts.